Good night and welcome to another review of The Shield Dude in the Couch. I'm your host Hector, and tonight we're gonna talk about the new Kvaen album called The Great Below. And this is the second solo album by this band, who's basically a solo effort for Jacob Bjornfoot. I don't know if I say the last name correctly. And on this second album, there's a lot of black metal, speed metal, thrash elements, and extreme metal, all mixed within the 8 songs that the album has, and a running time of almost like 50 minutes, close to an hour. So it is an album that is very rooted in black metal, but like I said, it sprinkles other elements. So it's not just pure black metal, there's more type of music in it. I even thought that there was a song that had a little bit of prog leniency, not full prog, more like black metal, but it was like a long song, and that's what I felt when I was listening to it. So it is an album that there's kind of a concept running through the album. So The Great Below is about a person that's suffering from he touches on depression, suicide, and how someone goes through all that and tries to get out of the great below, which is where he's headed if he doesn't go out of that destructive forms of that can lead to all sort of bad stuff. And the album really touches on these elements in all this song, and it is very interesting listen. I'm usually not a huge fan of black metal, but what Kvaen did in this album, I liked it because it wasn't pure black metal all the way. Every song had its changes, which made it more interesting to me as a person that's not a huge black metal fan. So the album opens with Cauldron of Plagues, and that's a song that starts with Kvaen screaming and full blast beats, and then it goes to full black metal, and for 3.5 minutes it doesn't let up, and it starts the album super fast and super aggressive and extreme, and it grabs you right from the start. Then it goes into the song The Great Below. And The Great Below, there's more thrash elements to it, especially in the guitar. There's great solos on it, but there's also a black metal type of vocal delivery, which I thought worked well on that song. And then there's other songs like Sulfur Song, who's another song that's very much a mixture between black metal, thrash, and speed. And it really has some great soloing, great guitars on it that it really memorable and stays with you. But to me, the highlight of the album for me was the song In Silence. In Silence is almost a 7.5 minute song that really, it starts really slow, and at the 44 second, it really starts to build up. And the beginning of that song really reminded me of Behemoth. Especially the Satanist era Behemoth, because the tone of the guitars really reminded me of that album. And that song is a song that deals a lot with suicide, and it's very bleak, and then it picks up pace, but it is really a song that you feel the bleakness all the way through, and that's why I thought it was one of the highlights for me. It features Nefemente as a guest, and that's something that the album has a lot. They have a lot of guests that are in the album. For example, the last song of the album, The Fire Within Him Burns, has Breath from Fin Troll, and he's doing the vocals with Kvaen, and it's it starts more slow with some piano, but then the guitar kicks in and you have full black metal song in your hands, and it's a great way to finish the album. So the album has 8 songs, and all of those 8 songs really are great. I think that the concept of the album is pretty interesting, and I like how they can blend different elements and not just stay to pure black metal and do different elements. And I thought that benefited the album, making it a more interesting experience. So If you want to know more about this album, I recently had an interview with Kvaen and we talked about the album and other things. So if you're interested in that, it will be at the end of the video, somewhere around here, so you can dive deeper into what The Great Below is. So if you like my videos, give me a like. Comment, what did you like about this album? Obviously it comes out tomorrow, so when it comes out, listen to it and let's talk about it. What did you like? What didn't you like? Do you think that Kvaen is the future of black metal? And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I have more content on the way, more interviews, album reviews, collaborations, you name it. So until next time, this is Hector, the Shield Dude in the Couch, and I'll see you right here next time on the couch. So thank you and good night.